Okay, level 3, we are starting in about 30 seconds. Oh, never mind, they couldn't hear me. Okay, we're starting in about 30 seconds, guys. So we're waiting for a few more people to join.
I like the haircut, Trey. Looking good.
Okay, guys, let's get bowed in. Come to attention. Bow. Position. And student creed. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the mile high karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential in developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. And what's your goal? Black belt excellence, ma'am. Come to attention. Bow. Good. Okay, we're going to start off with our little workout, so let me grab the music real fast. Okay, go ahead and start jogging in place, guys. Just jog, light jog. We're going to start warming our bodies, so we need to wake it up a little bit. Good. Now with your feet, let me scoot back so you can see me. You guys are going to go out and in, almost like jumping jacks, but without the hands. And go. We're still jumping around. We're still moving. Okay, next one, we're going to be doing a scissor run, but without the hands. So just with your feet going out and back. You're going to keep alternating. Okay, next one that we're going to be doing is a jump, switch, lunge, exactly what it sounds like. So jump into a lunge and switch, jump into the other lunge. And go.
Come on, Allie, let's go. It's karate time. I'm messing.
Okay, keep going, guys, keep going. And time. Okay, next one, we're going to be doing in and out squats. So you go out, squat, out, or in, out, in, out. Okay, and go. And time. Okay, now we're going to move it down to the ground. We're going to be doing 2 exercises in a push-up position style. So go ahead, get in your push-up position, unless you need to watch me real fast. Okay. Mr. Morse.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're going to watch Mr. Morse for this one. He's going to go down in a push-up position and then sway side to side and then come back up. So down, side, and up. Now, guys, obviously, if you cannot go that low to the ground, do not lose your technique to try to do so. Okay, so if you can only go down halfway without dropping your body, then do that, okay? But if you try to go all the way down and you're just laying on the ground, just keep what you can do, okay? And 20 seconds. Go. So go as far down as you can go. You don't have to go all the way down to the ground for this one, because I know some of you guys can't. That's fine. That's fine. And time. Ooh, my voice died. Okay, for this next one, we're going to be doing a push-up and then go in, out, or out, in with your feet. So you do your push-up, then you go out, in, push-up, out, in. Now watch your butt, guys. We're not going out, in. Your butt shouldn't be up in the air. Keep it down. You're just moving those feet out, in, and do your push-up in between. And go. I can tell that some of you guys are not keeping up with your push-ups at home. You guys need to be working on that as along with your curriculum. Five more seconds. And time. Okay, next one, we are going to do two on the back exercises, so you guys can go ahead and lay down. But remember, we're not staying there for too long. Okay, so we're right here, the first one. Now remember, guys, you can either be on your forearms doing this and do the leg lift workout, or you can be all the way down sitting on your hands. That's fine. Okay, but I like to be up because I like using my whole entire core. So you guys are going to do a leg lift. Up, criss, cross, and down. One more time. Up, criss, cross, down. Now the entire time of this 20-second exercise, you will not bend your knees. Do not bend them at all, guys. They're super, super straight the entire time. Even when you're doing the crisscross, they're nice and straight. We're going to go for 20 seconds. And go. And time. Okay, last one on our back. We are going to be doing abductors. Now, there's two different ways to do this: regular way or the challenge way. So the regular way, your legs are going to be straight up, and you're going to be going out and in, out and in. The second way, the challenge way, you guys are going to lower your legs and go out, in. Either one, okay, you can pick one. We're going for 20 seconds, and go. And time. Okay, go ahead and stand up. You guys have about 30 seconds for some water. And go. Okay, we're going to start stretching. Now remember, guys, after 95% of the workouts that you do not sit down. That's a really bad way to cramp up your body. So you're standing up, you're doing a little bit of stretching standing first, and then sitting down, unless it's a special case. Okay, but it's always a good thing to stand up first, let your body cool down a little bit, take some deep breaths before you go back to the ground and do stretching. Mr. Morris. Okay, So the first stretch that we're going to do, we're going to be focusing on one leg. Trey, stand up. I literally just said that you need to be standing up. Okay, we're focusing on one leg only. You guys are going to be doing, I actually have no idea what stretch this is called, but your heel is going to be into your butt. We're going to be doing 3 exercises on this one leg, so make sure that you keep your balance. Okay, so you're holding that leg up. A few seconds. Okay, now you're going to flip it up, same leg, flip it up towards your stomach and give it a hug. Good. Now the third stretch, you're going to be moving it to the side and pushing out your hips. Don't cave them in. Push your hips out so you can open your hips up. Good. And down. Okay, same 3 exercises on the other leg. Go ahead and grab towards the back first. Okay, and then do the second stretch. Bring it up. Okay, keep that balance, keep that balance. Okay, and now to the side, to the side. Good, and down. Okay, bring one hand behind your head. The other hand's going to take the elbow, push it down towards the ground, stretch it out. And switch. Good. Next arm stretch, bring it across your body. And switch. Okay, arm circles forward. A few back. And crisscross, almost like scissors. Make sure you're alternating which hand goes on top. Good. Now we're going to move it down to the ground, so go ahead and take a seat. Okay, one leg is going to be, let me scoot back. One leg is going to be forward. The other foot is going to cross around that straight leg. Now, you're not stretching in the direction of your foot. We're not going this way. You're going the complete opposite way where there's absolutely no leg and there's pretty much open space. Good, and switch around. Now again, go towards the empty space side, right over here, not where your foot is. Okay, next stretch. So let me move to the side so you can see me real fast. Olivia, you are late. Okay, you're going to take one leg, almost like a sit-up position. You're going to bring it over. Now you're going to take your hand, bring it through the hole. The other leg is going to wrap around the one that's still on the floor. Now you guys are going to roll back and pull it into your chest. Good. And switch. Again, leg goes over, go through the hole, grab the leg that's still on the floor. This one right here, this one's up on my knee, so don't grab that one. And roll back. Good. Okay, last few stretches, guys. You are going to be in a butterfly stretch, or a little trusted butterfly stretch. Now, there's 2 different ways to do this. First one is using your elbows to bring your knees down to the ground if that's what you need. Or if your hips are double jointed like mine and they're already down on the floor, you guys can go ahead and reach forward. Okay, but pick one of those 2 in the butterfly position. Good. Now have your feet apart. Okay, last 2 stretches. The first one is going to be doing alternating toe tap. So this one is not supposed to be fast. Remember that. You're going to take the opposite hand, really stretch, bring it to the opposite foot. We're going to be counting all the way up to 10. So counting 1, 2, 3, 4. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now last final stretch. We're going to stay in this position. From right here, if you guys need to move further into the stretch, put one hand in front, one hand in back, stretch forward, a little bit more, get a little cozy, and now you're going to reach forward. Now I'm going to keep my head up so I can watch you guys. I'm also not going to put it on this floor. But if you guys want to put your forehead on the floor, that's fine. Ooh, okay. Now we're going to be moving on to Po-En. Every single one of you guys knows the form by now, especially by now. All you guys know it, so that's a good thing. We are going to be drilling it, though, over and over again in multiple different directions. So we're going to get started. But the biggest thing, make sure that you keep your power and intensity throughout this entire time. You should be exhausted after doing even one single rep of the form. Okay, so make sure that you're giving it your all each time. I don't want you guys to start slowly getting lazier. I know you're going to get tired, but that means you need to just push it up a little bit more. Okay, go ahead and stand up. Okay, we are only doing the form one time throughout this entire class, move by move, because every single one of you guys knows the form. So only one time. This is going to be the first time. Okay, prepare for Po-En. Pose and ma'am. Good. And aim towards your left. Kick. Land chop. This is 1. Hook in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Aya. Grab and step in front smash. And stick block. Double elbow. Now towards the other direction, towards the left side. Square block. Grab, again, head level, your head level. Step in front, smash. And low pseudo, aya. Palm up. Okay, now aim towards the right side. Down kick. Land 1. Hook 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side 6. And other side 7, aya. We're going towards the left. Grab, step in front, smash. And stick block, double elbow. Now I had to move my other foot, guys, so I stay in the frame of the box. But remember, if you're going towards the left side, you need to keep moving towards the left side. Okay, now you're going to move towards the right. So every step goes this way. Down block, or not down block, circle block. Grab, step in front, smash. And last move, low pseudo, aya. Okay, left foot, guys, meets up, Po-En, ma'am. Now, go ahead and get relaxed position. Like I said, that was the only time we are going move by move throughout this entire class. We're going to be drilling through. So now we're going to start off doing the whole form. I'll be doing it with you a few times, but remember, Mr. Morris is right on this side of the camera watching you guys. If I am doing the form, he's watching you. But I will be also watching you guys too here and there. Prepare for Po-En. Po-En, ma'am. But whole entire thing. And go. Aya. 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 Po-En, ma'am. Once you're done getting that position so I know. If you're still working, keep working.
Make sure we have stances. You guys are level 3, not basic.
Especially since there's only a few stances in there, in this form. Guys, there's only 2 different ones. There's a horse stance, and then there's a back stance. Okay, so make sure you guys are keeping those up. There was something I was going to say. I do not remember. Yeah, I'll remember next time. Okay, we're going to do it one more time with me. Go ahead, prepare for poem. Oh, and ma'am. Now make sure, hey, I remembered. Make sure that you're looking in the direction of where you're targeting, guys, or where you're punching. So if I'm doing my kick, I set. I look to where I'm kicking, and I kick, I land chop. Now I chop in this direction, so obviously I'm looking. But as soon as I start doing these few moves, I'm looking forward. As soon as I start going in one direction, like over here, that means I'm starting to look over here. Okay? So watch where you're looking. You're putting on a performance, guys. You're putting on a performance. So make sure that you're really acting the part. You're an actor right now, or an actress. Okay, so you're looking in the direction where you're going. You'll be watching me do that if you're ever looking at the camera. And prepare for a poem. If you're already holding it, that's great. Thank you for holding it. And go.
Bend your knees, Trey. Bend your knees. There you go.
Pose and man. Okay, relax position. Now it is my turn to watch you guys. We're going to be doing it one more time before we take our little break, and then we'll be doing it in multiple different directions. Biggest thing that I and Mr. Morris was seeing, because I am still watching you guys when I'm doing the form. When we're here and we're doing our smash, your knees still need to be bent. So the entire time of this form, besides the aiming and obviously the preparation, you are down low. So every single time you're doing here, 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 smashes, your head is level, and you're really, really stiff when it comes to your head. You're not bobbing up and down like this and doing the form. Keep it level until you get to the aiming part. That's when you come up. As soon as you kick, you land, you're setting that level the rest of the form. Okay, so keep that in your head, guys. There's only 2 parts pretty much where you're standing. Other than that, your knees are bent. Whether that's a horse stance or front stance, or not front stance, back stance. Okay, prepare for poem. I'm watching you guys. And begin. Good, and just like Allie, once you're done, get in a relaxed position. Just so I know, that's the best way to keep track on a virtual class to see if you're done. Good. Okay, now Mr. Morris is going to be taking over with the last few parts of the word of the month. Now remember, that should be in by now, guys. So if that's not in, there should be a little panic inside of your brain to get that in as soon as possible, whether that's with Google Classroom, which is the preferred option, or that's with email, just sending it a picture in. But that needs to get in your gray stripe, because technically this week is testing week. And remember, if you're not moving on to your belt, maybe you're a high red, you're still testing, guys. That you still need to make sure that you're still on track. That's your way of testing, is progress checking. So Mr. Morris is taking over. Go ahead, take a seat, get a little closer to the camera.
All right, so let's go ahead and do this thing. Our word of the month is positive self-motivation with definite commitment. All right, so we're on the last couple of sentences, which says, whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Do or do not. There is no try. All right, so that is the word of the month, the last couple of sentences. So, whatever you could do or dream you can, begin it. Whatever you're doing, if you say you're going to do something, follow through, complete it, do it, because just saying you're going to do something is not going to get you better at it. You're not going to be able to start anything, right? So like karate, for instance. What's the most important belt in karate? It's not this one. I can tell you that. It's white belts. White belt is the most important belt. Why? Because you have to begin, you have to get your white belt to earn your black belt. You have to start with the white. That's why that's the most important belt, right? As a white belt, that's your beginning. That's where you start, right? That's why that's the most important belt of all of them. Because without your white belt, you'll never be a black belt. All right? So that is what that means. If you are going to do anything, start it, begin it, do that. All right? And the next one, boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. This one also means pretty much the exact same thing. You have to be brave enough. You have to be bold enough to try new things, right? Try foods that you've never tried before. You'll figure out that you might like it. Do things that you never thought you would have fun doing, right? Because you never know. You might pick up a new hobby, all right? Whatever it is. Sound good? So that is what that is talking about. There's magic, there's power, there's genius in picking up new things. All right? The last one, do or do not. There is no try. This one's pretty important as well. You cannot just try something. You either do it or you don't do it, right? Think about like your homework at school. You either do it or you don't do it. Think about your karate stuff. You either do the form or you don't do the form. You don't just try it, because if you try something, you're going to fail every time, right? I'm going to try to do a form. If you give up halfway through a form, you fail, right? And that's basically what it means. If I give up halfway, if I try something, usually it's going to stop and I don't get better, I don't improve. I definitely am not doing it because I didn't do it. Do or do not, there is no try. Another good example is Ms. Ogle over here has been a vegan for 3 weeks now, all right? And again, it's not just trying. She's not like one day, I'm going to be a vegan and not eating any like animal products, and then the other day, never mind, I want milk, all right? That's not what it is. Do or do not, there is no try. And she's gone 3 weeks without eating like anything animal related at all. And that's what veganism is. And she's doing amazing. Another way you can think about it is working out, right? If I work out every day, I'm working out every day. I'm not just going to get up and be like, I'm going to work out, and then get like 2 moves into my workout and be like, nope, I'm done, bye. Because then I'm not working out, right? So do or do not, there is no try. All right, so these are very important things to remember, especially for like my brown reds and up, since you guys are going to be testing for a major rank, right? You guys are coming up on that. I got my 2 future conditionals in here as well. That's not easy, all right? But do or do not, there is no try. I'm not going to just try and earn my conditional. No. I am going to earn it. I am going to do it, all right? That's what that means. So, thank you guys. Have a good evening. I tried going for 5.
Okay, you guys can go ahead and stand up, scoot back, and find a good place to start Po-En. Now, like I said, we are doing it in multiple different directions. So we're going to start off going forward first. And if you can't see me, I am still right here. I'm right by the camera. So we're starting towards the camera first. So wherever the camera is, face the camera. We're starting there. Prepare for Po-En. Po-En, ma'am. Now, I'm not going to be doing all the directions with you. I will only be doing this direction with you guys, but after that, I will be watching you guys perform in the different directions. And go! Hey! Hey! Good. Now I'm getting close to the camera. It's your turn to perform. Okay, prepare for poem. Good. Now, flip around. You're now completely away from the camera. I should see your back right now. And begin. We're going in all 4 directions, guys. Good, and then once you're done, again, get in that relaxed position so I know. Beautiful job, guys. Good, now you're going to be facing towards your right side. So we have our front, we have our back, now you're going towards the right side. You're going towards one of the sides. And prepare for poem from the side. Good. We're going all 4 directions. And begin. Chambers to every single move, guys. There's always a chamber to something. Beautiful. Okay, now you're going to go towards the complete opposite side, so that should be directly on the other direction. So your left side. Now, remember, guys, there's only one instance in this case where your thumb is actually popping out, and that is the stick block and the stick block only, because remember, on the stick block, that's if this is a stick. Okay, it's going directly right here, and it's catching the stick. The rest of the moves, guys, your hand or your thumbs are in. Like even on the punches, thumbs are in. The pseudos, definitely thumbs are in. I have a double jointed thumb, guys, so I'll use this hand. Thumbs are in, so watch out for that. Okay, prepare for poem. This is our last time on this side. Okay, we have 2 more times of this form, guys. We're going to do 1 on this side and then 1 towards the front as a little final wrapping it up. And go! Full chambers. Very good job, Ariana. Keep going. Beautiful. Once you're done, face the camera, because we have 1 last time of this form. This is, I swear to you guys, this is the last time the entire class, okay? We're done with it. As this 1 last time. I'll join with you guys. We're facing the front. Prepare for poem. Po and bam. And begin. Hey. Boom and bam. Now you guys should have ended exactly where you started. So keep that in mind. Every form, guys, that you do, if you start, pretend I start right here, then the last move should end right here. Same thing if I started randomly over here. I should end right here, hopefully. Now, some cases you may do a little tiny tweak that makes you not end that way, but that's fine. Okay, now we're going to do a few announcements real fast, which includes the weekly challenge, which Mr. Morris will actually be demonstrating here right now. Now, this There he is. He's getting ready. So this has been blowing up the internet, especially with so many people stuck at home right now. You guys can go ahead and take a seat and take a knee if you'd like. Get a little closer to the camera. That's fine. So this is blowing up the internet. Everyone's stuck at home, so this is what they're doing to, have a good time about this. They are doing an obstacle course throughout their entire house. Now, for you guys, it doesn't have to be throughout your entire house, but you guys are making your own obstacle course now here's the catch, that does have 5 different karate moves within it. Now, that doesn't include rolls or any crazy backflips off of sofas. Don't do that, by the way. That includes front kicks, front stances, punches, any stuff like that. So stances, kicks, hand techniques, that works. Other stuff, 6 feet apart. Thank you. Keeping a safe distance. Other stuff that doesn't count. That's more gymnastic stuff, okay? Keep it safe, keep it fun, keep it into the martial arts realm. Now, I'm going to turn the camera real fast so you guys can see what we came up with for our obstacle course. Now, obviously, we are working with what we have, and what we have is hand pads, wave masters, kicking shields. You guys need to work with what you guys have. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to move a little bit. Mr. Morris is going to show what he came up with. And go. Bam! And that's the end of that obstacle course. Now, again, you guys need to get creative with the stuff that you guys have at your own house. Here, I'm going to move the camera back a little bit. But this is a weekly challenge. Make sure that you're getting this done within the week. Now, this is worth 3 stripes, which leads me to my first announcement. We are still keeping track of stripes. I already briefly talked about the word of the month. If you guys have not turned that in yet, that needs to be turned in. So make sure that your word of the month is turned in. You're getting those stripes in either through weekly challenges, the daily challenges we used to have, or just the regular book club cards, self-discipline stuff. That's all in Google Classroom, guys. Everything is practically everywhere. So keep up with that. Morning workouts, we're obviously still doing that. That is at 10 a.m. I've seen a few of you guys there. So 10 a.m. with Mr. Ogle. Monday through Friday only. If you guys miss one of the workouts, you guys can always go back and watch a previous one from YouTube, somewhere on YouTube, or on Google Classroom as well. Or if you're just randomly bored one day and you already did it in the morning, but I don't know, maybe it's before dinner time, you want to do it again, do it. That's fine. It's a perfect way to work out. It's only 30 minutes, so it's quick. Now, leadership students, blue top people, we have our leadership one at 1:30 with Mr. Morris. This is only Monday through Thursday now, so make sure that you guys are logging onto Zoom, going on YouTube. If you guys miss it, because I know everyone is on online schooling right now, maybe you have an assignment due, that's okay. Make sure you're logging on to YouTube or Google Classroom to watch one that you missed, or maybe you already missed one right now. Go back after this and watch it, guys, so you can keep up with your leadership training. I think that's all. Oh, I almost missed the most important announcement. Testing. So we are doing 2 different ways for testing. Either you can send in a video of this cycle's curriculum, which would be POEN, which we just did a lot today, and American Kickboxing 10 through 13. So send in a video of those 2 things, and we'll test you that way. Or you guys can just wait to double test, and we'll do it that way. But it doesn't matter which option you choose, guys. Those are the 2 options. Make sure that your parents, because I know we don't email you guys, make sure that your parents are keeping up with all the important emails, because every single one of those emails, guys, are important, okay? Make sure you're looking through those. Now, we're going to go ahead and bow out. Zoom people, if you have any questions, please stay on. But other than that, let's go ahead and bow out. Stand up, scoot back, come to attention, bow, position, hands behind your back, and black belt creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and dominant spirit, ma'am. Ladder proposition, ma'am. Mild height karate is the best, ma'am. Asa. Now, guys, I'm saying asa, not awesome. It's asa, which means power in Korean. So there's your little fun fact of the day. You two people, thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful night.